Hi, this is a foreigner in the Philippines. Well, I've got my glasses on, so you know it's serious, okay? Actually, it's not serious at all. We had a great message, and it's so great, and it does illustrate how we have been working. And it answers criticisms. It tells you what it is that we do and how we do it, because as you know, if you follow the videos that we make, you'll know that transparency was always at the forefront of what we wanted to do. We wanted everything that we do to be completely transparent. Just blowing ants off my hand. So this is typical of the kind of request that we get. People see our stories and they are moved and they want to actually help with different people, and they have sometimes quite detailed instructions. Now, the detailed instructions come in various forms, but this one is typical of how it is. Now, this is from a subscriber, and her name is, well, just first name's Elnora. Elnora, thank you for sending this, and we are attending to it. We are going to do exactly what you think should be done with the money that you sent. Now, I'll read to you. That's the easiest way. I'll just read to you what she sent. She said, "Hi Terence, sent 12,153.24. Please give 5,000 pesos to Pastor Timio for his trip to Cebu for the convention in April. Done deal. Thanks. Pastor Gilbert, 2,500. Lovely May, 2,500, and the rest is for you guys for transportation expenses. Thank you for your hard work, and may God continue to bless your family. And may God continue to bless yours too, Elnora." So you can see how that works. Now, what we have is detailed instructions, and then how will Elnora know that we have done what she asks? Well, for one thing, I've read out her message on a video. On this video, I've read the message out. She knows what's in she wrote the message, so she knows what's in it, and she knows what she wants done. Right. Now, do I care who she wants to give this to or that to? No. I'm simply passing on what is instructions, and I am obeying her wishes. So, in fact, 5,000 will go to Pastor Timio, and 2,500 to Pastor Gilbert, and 2,500 will go to Lovely May to help her in excess of whatever we may give her. So those gifts are going to those people. Now, do we judge whether those people are relatives or not? No. Our mission right at the beginning was to help across all barriers and borders of race, of sexual orientation, of whether you're rich or poor, whether you're Catholic or Protestant or Foursquare or Jewish or whatever. All of those barriers mean nothing to us, because we just help on the basis of need. So, if you're a poor Filipino, we'll help you, and I don't know, if you're a poor relative, we'll help you, and if you're not a relative, we'll help you. We'll do what has to be done, irrespective of whatever relationship you have to us, be it friend or whatever. Now, this has been demonstrated in the past, and we've shown giving the money. At one point, one of our early projects was the building of a house for Desiree. Now, just to remind the people, well, to tell the people who don't know about Desiree, Desiree was a young woman who, after she got married and I think had a child, she was struck down with a mysterious disease which atrophied her muscles to the point where she can hardly walk. She now walks with a walking frame, but is very frail and needed help. Now, what did we do for her? Well, there was a basic framework there of a house. So we went in and we finished the house. That's really what we did. The 6 posts that you need with a roof on top were there. But it was NEPA, so we put on a tin roof over the NEPA, which makes it quite cool. And we did that, and after that, our instructions were to give what was left to her. Now, people were quite specific about this, in contrast to some other donations. Oh, I said that word. In contrast to some other gifts. They wanted her to be able to go on and get some treatment, which is what we hope that she has been doing. So, I believe that we handed over some. Now, I'm guessing, because I'm not particularly interested in the centavos and the exact amounts. The exact amounts have already been given, and there is a video out there showing me giving her the balance of what was left over, which was donated to her. Now, you've got to get that distinction there. It wasn't given for a particular kind of treatment, like a surgery. Now, we've had problems in the recent past where this has been confused. So, you saw us in the video giving the money, handing the money, counting out the money that was given to her into her hand. And that's how we worked. So, that was what happened there. And since then, if someone writes and says, I want this to go here, guess where it goes? It goes here. So, this is how we will continue to work. We do take, like for instance right now, we're traveling between our home and Ubay, and we're traveling up there every day. Not every day, but every other day. But every other day we put something like 1,000 pesos into the truck, and we take that. Now, we don't take any money for ourselves. We don't need to. But every so often, as is in the case of the instructions that I've just read to you, people say, what can we do for you? Well, I always find that a very difficult question to answer. What can someone do for me? And I stumble over that. It's very difficult. And if you've tried asking me that question, now that's a marauding sex tourist trying to have his way with one of our dogs. Okay, so I always find that very difficult, and if you try to ask me that question, you'll know that this is true. Because really I'm very low maintenance. I don't really need a lot. And I have a pension, and it was allowing me, way back before we ever started our YouTube channel, to support my family. And I supported that family without the help of anybody. We lived very modestly. But actually, we bought a motorcycle on finance, and every month we had quite a few thousand pesos to find for that, and we found it, and we paid it off, and the motorcycle is ours. And now we're doing the same with a truck. We're paying every month, we pay out of my money, we pay for that truck. And we pay for the repairs on it, which are often extensive because of that extremely challenging ride from our house down the hill to the road. The road is pretty straightforward, just ordinary travel, but getting down there, it's a job. And right now the truck sounds like a can of nuts and bolts being shaken up and down, which is pretty well describes what it is really. So that's how we're working. That's a typical good news email message that we've had about what to do with money that's given to us, and it's given to us. And then with those instructions we do what we have to please the person who gifted that money. So hope that will put some of your minds at rest. That's how we work, that's how we will continue to work, and we're doing good. So thanks for your support. Thank you, Elnora. Much, much appreciated. And all of those who you have given to will receive that money. Now, how will you know? Well, you'll see a video. Can't be clearer than that, can we? This is a foreigner in the Philippines. Thanks for looking in.